Hi, I'm ChoicePlays. Have you been anxiously waiting for Season 3? Are you a Giga Chad gamer ready to grind hero masteries and hero acquisitions? Or are you one of those console winners commenting on every single post available? Either way, OMEDA Studios has dropped the Season 3 roadmap, and I'm excited to go through it with you guys today. So why don't you guys kick back, relax, and let's go through it together. Run it. All right, so let's just jump right into this. All right, Season 3 hype. Let's go. Starting off is the introduction, obviously. We recently said goodbye to Season 2 in Predecessor. Thank God. I think everybody's happy about that. What a wild ride it's been, but this is not a blog. If you want to reminisce on the past, check Kari's August Pred report for last week. From last week, we're looking into the future here. So let's jump right into it. So we've got the actual roadmap right here. Let's actually look at it from a better perspective here. And let me get my face out of the way. So what we're seeing here is obviously Seraph is going to be our first hero introduced in version 0.11. She is going to be a jungler, so that's going to be very interesting. Again, I talked about it in my last video. What's her passive going to be? We just don't know yet, but I'm very excited to see what they do with that. So, some player level things that they're going to give us. A little bit of rewards for playing the game and leveling up. So, the planned features. This is where we are actually very excited right now. So, obviously, you know, we've talked at length in the community about like the heroes that could be coming, etc. But I want to look at this, the planned features. Hero Affinity, which I'm pretty sure is just their hero masteries. But we might talk about this a little bit later, but what I saw is that they are having multiple skins in Hero Mastery. Very excited to see what that's all about. Now this, all the console winners, baby. PS4 and PS5 early access launch. That's going to be happening pretty earlier on in the season. So I'm excited. Everybody's kind of thinking maybe like October, November. I'm hoping to see an October launch for console, but that's just me. Now, the new UI, this is what they've been working on so hard because they wanted to get this game onto console. It's going to be exciting to see what they do here. So the new UI, it's going to be interesting. I have a feeling, just a little inkling inside. Let me bring myself back here just a little bit. A little inkling on the inside that they're not going to pack a bunch of features into the new UI, like right off the bat. I think it's just going to be get it out so we never have to see the old UI again. We never have to talk about the new UI ever again. We could just get it out there and then we could start adding on to it, piling on. From everything that like Ace has said on the Cutting to the Core podcast, as well as the Predcast, it seems like the UI was the bottleneck for all the features. So once it's out, then it's out. Then they could just focus solely on the new UI. They can start bringing features in, and that's what's really, really exciting. And that's what we've been waiting for. So no more old UI. Let's get that trash out of here, baby. All right, let's go back to this. Account linking. Now this is going to be interesting. I have a feeling we're going to start seeing, because look at this right here, Twitch drops. We're going to start being able to link our accounts to like Twitch and stuff like that, so we could get those drops, as well as obviously it's going to be a cross-platform game. So we'll be able to play on PS4, PS5, eventually Xbox, as well as PC on the same account. And that's just going to be really nice. Jungle AI improvement, that's definitely needed, as well as regular minion AI. I'm sure that will be coming as well. Hero acquisition, very excited about like the Valorant style contracts for heroes. That's going to be really cool. Dynamic ping system improvements. Now this is going to be nice. We'll be able to pick exactly like what we're pinging on the map. That'll be really nice. New controller layout. That's going to be interesting for all you console players, especially when Demande was on Predcast talking about how he's been working on the new I forgot what it's called for PlayStation 5's controller, but just the vibrations and stuff that it does, super cool. And the fact that he was like talking about it and was talking it up, very exciting. And then Twitch drops, that's going to be really cool, especially if they, maybe drop codes or drop skins or drop, stuff like that. But let's be honest, guys, this, the planned features seems a bit light. It seems a bit safe. It seems a bit, I know other content creators out there have like said that this is like really bad, like it's kind of trash. But I do want to call back to a couple of things. This is from the August Predecessor report from Kari. What you can expect from Early Access Season 3 is focusing on a more streamlined list of features that we're much more confident that we can deliver. So these things that we're seeing here, these planned features down here, they are confident that they are going to get them in. Like that we're for sure getting these things. And then, put simply, our goal is to underpromise and overdeliver. So, a content creator in the creator Discord for Predecessor posted his video, kind of dogging on the roadmap, and I see why. It's a very light roadmap. Doesn't seem like there's a ton of insane features coming out, or at least promised or planned. But RGS Ace, the champ himself, was able to reply, and he said, just a heads up, we don't list item changes, additions, gameplay changes, stuff like that as roadmap changes, because these aren't feature additions, more just like live service iteration. But there's a lot of stuff coming in that regard too. A lot of stuff coming in. So item changes, additions, gameplay changes. So that in itself is very reassuring. And it kind of makes sense, like there's going to be patches between version 11, version 12, version 13 that they could start adding interesting things into, like new items, which a lot of people have been asking for, myself included. Gameplay changes. So minion aggro, the AI for minions, stuff like that could be coming in between these major patches. So exciting stuff. Let's move on here though. Season structure, Season 3 will start on September 12th and wrap up in early 2024. We'll communicate the exact end date a little later. It will consist of 5 main updates released regularly, and much like you expect, each of them is going to bring something new and exciting. 5 new heroes, we talked about that. That's Seraph coming in for the jungle. We've got an ADC coming in, a mid laner or a mage, off laner, and then the OMEDA original hero, which if you think about it, if you use that little brain up there, the OMEDA original hero could be a support because they've got every single role so far except for support. So I wonder if Emerald is going to be a support. Oh, speaking of Emerald, that is the code name for the new OMEDA original hero. We'll talk about that later. Okay, update frequency. We are making an important change to the release cadence of Season 3. After point 11, the speed at which we release each patch will slow down slightly. Larger content patches will be roughly every 6 weeks. Balanced patches will follow them approximately 3 weeks later. So this is definitely a point of contention for me and a lot of other content creators or people, because the whole point of the UI was to speed up feature additions. But let's keep reading. The reason for this change is to allow us to focus more on adding the remaining content into the game that is necessary for us to reach our free-to-play goals. We will also be using the extra time to streamline our release process for our upcoming console release. After the season, we will reassess this new cadence and make adjustments. So I have a feeling they'll go back to the every 4 weeks of major content patches, but it seems like they're really trying to learn from their mistakes beforehand, give themselves a little bit of extra time to really solidify the new heroes coming out, any new features coming out, gameplay changes, item changes, additions, etc., etc. So even though it is a bummer to see, the fact that we're going to have a lot more content just naturally in the game because the UI is here, much better place. The heroes of season 3, if you follow our social media channels and are a member of our Discord or community subreddit, you probably already know that we're kicking off season 3 with another fan favorite, Sereth. Woo, let's go. Prepare to handle this new hero at her best and at her worst next week. Sounds like a feast or famine hero to me. The rest of the heroes for the season remain a closely guarded secret for now, but we will share a hint regarding our next OMEDA original hero, codename Emerald. This is what we were talking about. Is a powerful new hero that has harnessed the energy of the Soul Storm in their pursuit of power. So if you think about it and you look at this, you see, you know, the codename is Emerald. You see green lightning all around here, and you see this little, this interesting little claw thing going on. I have a feeling that the OMEDA original hero is either going to be a enchanter support, which is to me highly unlikely, or a new mage. A lightning mage that uses mechanical stuff to shoot lightning and do cool crap like that. I'm so stoked for that because lightning's just sick, you know? It's really cool. Anyways, the rest of the heroes, blah, 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 blah. Powerful new hero that harness the energy of the Soulstorm. That's really cool. Already getting a little bit of a sneak peek of the lore. End of season rewards. As has been the case in previous seasons, those of you who play during season 3 will earn rewards based on the final level you achieve by the end of the season. I am very far behind. I need to get 40, but there's absolutely no freaking way. Additionally, and as we've done in previous seasons, your player level will reset once again at the end of season 3. And you're going to get some freaking cool stuff. So level 10, early access season 3 profile icon, OMEDA hero profile icon, whatever that means, season themed common hero skin, season themed jump pad VFX. So that's a new thing coming in, some jump pad VFX. That'll be cool if you get some freaking flame boots every time you go off the jump pads. That'd be sick. Season themed common hero skin, another skin. Recall VFX. So right now the recall VFX are the like blue energy like going up. So I wonder what's gonna happen. OMEDA, please look at me. Here. Purple. Something purple. For PCC, for ChoicePlays. Gotta get some purple in there, okay? Make it like the first one out so I can get hyped about that. Console release. Let's move on to console. There you have it. Season 3 is the season when the predecessor console version will be released. And this will not be a like beta test for console. This will be like early access. You will have the game and you will have it until it's free to play, full release, etc. Really exciting stuff. While our aim is to release the game on both Xbox and PlayStation, the submission process for PlayStation is the furthest one along, meaning that the game will come out on this platform first. As a reminder, Predecessor will launch on console as an early access title, which means you're going to have to pay for it. But once again, they're not trying to flood their servers. They just want people who are excited about the game, want to invest into the game a little bit. And again, like a lot of content creators have said, and just people in the community, the bundle is kind of worth it. You get skins, you get a ton of free heroes, even heroes that you weren't supposed to get for free. You're going to get them for free. So it's worth buying in. Trust. Leaving early access will be a big moment for Predecessor, but that milestone will come after season 3. We'll talk more about our plans for free to play at a later time. That's going to be really exciting. Blah, 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 blah. Oh, this is actually big. Game updates will be synchronized across all platforms. So this is another thing about like the slowed down cadence of new patches. They really have to get their systems in place to be able to release game updates across all platforms, because it's been talked about to no end. Releasing patches on console is way more difficult than it is on PC. So they've really got to figure that out, and that's probably what they're trying to do by slowing down the cadence. Give themselves some time to do that. New UI hype. We're getting the new UI. Very exciting. They'll be iterating and polishing the new UI with every single patch, so please be sure to share your thoughts and feedback as time goes on. Make sure you do that. Hero Affinity. Now, this is exciting. One of the other big additions that you can expect in Season 3 is Hero Affinity, our take on the beloved hero, mastery system from Paragon. With this system, you'll be rewarded for spending time mastering each hero. There will be various rewards with each tier reflecting the hard work and dedication required to achieve it. From shiny titles that will display on loading screens to exclusive skins. Multiple skins. So we're going to be getting multiple skins by working on our Hero Affinity. That's freaking cool. There will be plenty of reasons to level up your favorite heroes. We'll share more details about this system soon. Very exciting. Hero Acquisition. Let's keep the good times rolling, guys. The way that you acquire heroes is also going to change. Before you'll be able to play with a new hero, you'll need to unlock them first. This can be done by playing the game and meeting their unlock criteria, or if you'd prefer, by simply paying this to skip the grind. We hope the system will be rewarding for those who regularly invest their time into Predecessor, while also providing goals for you to work toward. For more information, look out for a dedicated hero acquisition blog post coming soon. #coming soon. They really like that. They really like that phrase there. Jungle AI improvement. This is really exciting. You know, they're going to be able to do some different stuff than they do now. Instead of just walking around in a circle and then walking back, minions will be able to exit their camp radius, attack while moving, jump off nearby ledges, and have improved pathfinding. So that's going to be really cool. I don't really want to fall into the Smite thing where you just grab 40 camps and then you just burn them all down. But I really hope that this makes kiting a lot more fun, kiting the jungle camps a lot more fun, and stuff like that. We hope these changes will make the jungle role even more involved and exciting while adding an extra layer of depth for any hero who ventures in. I suck at the jungle, so probably won't be me. New and improved controller layout. Very exciting. So all your controller players, definitely read this portion. What's one of the most crucial things that we could do in preparation for a console launch? Make sure to optimize the controller layout. So they are changing it a little bit, so it's probably going to be much better. We've optimized the layout with the most usabilities in mind, like Crest and Blink. Very good. And that's another reason why we can't have active items, because there's only so many buttons on a controller. But I'm sure I'm sure they're thinking about it. Actually, I'm pretty sure I remember Blood Mortius on Moogie's Primetime talking about items and what the future looks like for Predecessor items. So that's a good one to watch. I'll link it down below. But yeah, I'm pretty sure they're still tossing around the idea of active items, but we'll see. We'll see. Player account portal. This is going to be exciting because obviously cross-platform. We've been teasing a new player account portal for quite a while now, and we're pleased to share that it'll finally launch during Season 3. The player account portal is going to be a hub for you to link your Predecessor game account to a variety of other accounts, opening the door for cross-play across different gaming platforms, as well as allowing social connectivity, such as linking to Discord, which will finally unlock the early access role that we promised when we first launched late last year. Cool. Support portal release. This will be so nice too for people who want a more direct approach to when they want to report somebody or the like, blah, blah, blah. Season 4 and beyond, Season 3 is planned to be the last early access season in this format. Yo, Season 3, last early access season in this format. So that either means they're going to change up the way that they run it, which could be cool, depending on what they do, or it means that Season 4 means free to play full launch. Let's freaking go. That doesn't necessarily mean that we'll move out of early access at the end of the season. But we do expect that after Season 3, things will be different. More information, blah, blah, blah later. Reward terms and all that kind of stuff. So really freaking cool stuff, guys. Like, the future is looking bright. I mean, I know that there's been a lot of doom and gloom throughout the entirety of Season 2. and for good reason. It's been difficult to, kind of go through the last few months of season 2 of basically the same exact game. Like, we had got a couple of heroes, couple balance changes, but overall, the game itself is basically the same. But now we're getting into a place that they've been talking about for a long time, like Ace, Sergeant Smokey, and the other devs that like Predecessor has had on when Ace was on our podcast, or talk show, I should say, Cutting to the Core. It's going to be exciting. It's going to be exciting. I still have faith in what OMEDA is doing, because now they aren't going to be split on the 2 different UIs. They're going to have the one UI now. This is what we're moving forward with, and they're going to be able to iterate on that and build those systems that give us really cool content going forward, plus all the hero acquisition stuff. And, we're now getting into the place where we can start grinding for stuff. We can start getting those, not necessarily physical things, but like in the game, physical like items and cool other stuff like jump pad VFX. That's freaking cool. I'm excited for that. It's just like another thing to kind of grind for, look forward to add and give yourself flavor when you're playing the game. It's not going to be the same thing over and over again. So I am definitely full on huffing on the hopium for this game, because I really do trust in a lot of the devs, a lot of the developers. And in a nutshell, Season 3, new UI, new features, and hero acquisition. Those are the things I'm excited for. I'm also excited for Seraph. That's going to be pretty freaking cool. But yeah, that's it for me. I hope you're just as excited for Season 3 as I am. I am ChoicePlays. If you're not catching me here on the ChoicePlays YouTube channel, catch me on stream at Twitch at ChoicePlays. Follow my Twitter. Do, all the cool like and subscribe things here on YouTube. But also don't forget, PCC is a thing. We've got all of our VODs uploading to their YouTube Prime Championship circuit, where we're running tons of incredible, highly competitive tournaments for Predecessor already. And I'm just proud of what we're doing, man. It's going to be really cool. Anyways, I have been ChoicePlays. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.